Good afternoon and guten Tag, listeners. It's your very own Michael Mubiru here from Edison. It appears that fortune is on my side. The sun is shining today, and I'm lucky to be alongside Franz Ömer, CEO of Bet at Home. Franz, good day to you.
Hi there, how are you?
Yeah, all good, thank you. I just have a few questions following your Q1 2020 update yesterday. First and foremost, please can you talk to us about the highlights from the first quarter, your results, specifically focusing on revenue and costs?
Yes, Q1 was marked by a decline in both revenues and earnings, which is due to the loss of essential parts in the Swiss market and significant decline in the Polish markets. Therefore, the development is in line with our expectations and estimates. That's why we are able to confirm our guidance despite the fact that we also see first impacts of COVID-19, which are still within the range of the guidance. Having said that, Bet at Home was still able to deliver 9 million euros of EBITDA, which even beats the three previous quarters.
Okay. Oh, fantastic! And you touched on COVID-19 there. Perhaps you could explain in further the impacts on both the sports and also e-gaming. How do you see the year progressing?
Our e-gaming segment, which represents more than 57% of our total revenue, is not affected at all. In sports betting, we saw a sharp decline as nearly all sports activities stopped mid of March. Nevertheless, our customers tend to play the remaining and more exotic leagues, as well as esports offers. Following the ongoing discussion within the major leagues in Europe, we are confident that activities will be continued already mid-May, at least in some European countries, which is essential for us, respective for our revenues in the sports book.
Lovely. Moving on to other matters, please may you provide an update on the German regulation, including likely key dates and potential restrictions. What is Bet at Home doing in response?
The new sports betting regulations came into effect 1st of January this year. As from this date, private gaming operators were able to apply for national sportsbook licenses, and we also submitted a license application in order to get one of these licenses. On April 1st, the licensing process has been stopped until further notice by administrative court order of the Court of Darmstadt, which is in the state of Hesse. This is for the simple reason that an Austrian company successfully appealed against the licensing process and claiming insufficient transparency and got immediate protection before the court. So from today's perspective, it's difficult to anticipate how long this process will be interrupted, respective stopped completely. So regarding online casino, the German federal states agreed to a new state treaty on online gaming in January this year, which will come in effect mid of next year, in June, end of June 21. So for the first time in Germany, online slots and online poker will be included in a national-wide licensing system, in addition to the planned sports betting license. The individual federal states will be able to decide on a state-by-state basis for this licensing model, including traditional casino games such as roulette, blackjack, and also live casino.
Perfect. Now, coming outside the core markets, which markets are you seeing the best growth and why? I know the USA is talked about a lot.
Well, within Europe, the growth rates in different countries are very similar, same as the user behavior in these markets. The only difference we see is UK versus rest of Europe, because UK is much more developed when it comes to gaming, betting, and gaming as such. Therefore, our guess is that those countries will make up this development within the next years and might grow faster than the UK market does. Apart from this specific situation, there is no significant difference between these markets.
Okay, and we touched on regulation earlier, but can we also look at changes in regulation in other parts in the non-core markets?
Well, apart from the challenges we faced in Switzerland, Poland, and the stop licensing process in Germany, there are no significant regulatory changes expected in short term.
Okay, perfect. And finally, with income a very contentious subject amongst investors, are you able to provide clarity with regards to the dividend policy going forward?
Well, we already announced in March that management and supervisory board will propose a dividend of €2 per share for the fiscal year 2019 to the upcoming AGM, which is still the plan. So at the end of Q1, bettertom.com held 55 million in cash and cash equivalents, which exceeds the need of around about 20 million euros for keeping up the operations. So there is no general dividend policy in place. However, the trend to increase the ordinary dividend year by year is planned to remain unchanged.
Great. Franz, we appreciate you taking the time to update the market, given the turbulent mood. All the best and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Take care.